During the pandemic, remember 2020 when we were all at home? Dark ages, right? I don't want to go back to that again, right? Do you acknowledge that your employees have different work from home situations? A lot of you are still working from home, yes? Yes, right? That is your setup. Yes, right? If you notice, and you guys may be lucky because you have already accustomed to that, most companies didn't. Most companies had to pivot so much and had to stretch. We know that some employees are parents. Yes, who's a parent here? Right? Who here is a fur parent like me? Ayan. All right? I became one last year because I was living alone and I just couldn't bear it living alone anymore. Right? So some parents, some are breadwinners. Everyone here is a breadwinner. I'm a breadwinner since I was in high school. Right? Some people are living in a rural area. Anyone here? Or has a province nearby? And some people are living in crowded small homes. What we found out during the pandemic is that we need to be customizing of our approach every time we engage these employees. For parents, for example, when they work from home, lunchtime is no longer time for eating. Lunchtime is running errands as well. Right? Yes? Lunchtime is running errands. If you have kids, you have to manage their online school. Sometimes it's your only time to do groceries. Sometimes it's your only time to go online and pay your bills. For example, how about for breadwinners? We noticed that breadwinners during the pandemic experienced a lot of stress and anxiety, not because of the new workload, but because of what can potentially happen to their families if ever someone gets sick. Yes? Did you feel that way? Those who live in the rural area had issues about their internet connection and access to technology. Those in crowded small homes had issues that every time they turn on doing a call on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever it is, the background noise is just going to be so bad, they are embarrassed about it. Can you relate? Yes? Sorry, ano yung sinigaw? Nakaka-relate kayo, right? What does this therefore mean? As leaders, we customize our approach. Some companies, for example, make sure, kunyari lang daytime ang shift ha, some companies, for example, make sure that there is a policy that meetings should not be set between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Why? If you set a meeting at 11 a.m., it might spill over to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, wiping away the lunch for those employees, right? Some folks, for example, who may not have access to technology had to subsidize their internet. Some folks who live in crowded small homes had to be taught. I'll give you one example, one simple petty example. Zoom and Microsoft Teams have a special button called suppress background noise. Yes? You'll be surprised in 2022 for someone who does these kinds of workshops. A lot of people still don't know that, right? And teaching that on a simple 2-minute mentoring or coaching can dramatically change how an employee can be more vocal in meetings in the future. You customize. You understand their own living because each and every person's living conditions are different versus yours. That's application of diversity. More importantly, you do not project that the way you live life is perhaps how other employees are also living their lives. We're in the same storm, but we're not in the same boats or houses or cars. Some people have bigger ones, some people have more expensive ones as well.